years ago, and Hardy was 6th 3 years ago. Now a senior out of Brigham City, Utah, Box Elder High School, where he was a 4-time Utah State champion. Again, Hardy pinned Davis in their first meeting, but Davis had a couple of first period takedowns and just ran out of gas a little bit in that third period. Two wrestlers right in the center of the mat. Circling to the left. Hardy, just a wonderful representative of the sport. Really likable kid. Tapping here at the head of Davis. Again, that first meeting, I would think, would give Davis some confidence here. He knows he can go with him. He's got himself better shape with the weight loss, and now he's working in on a Russian tie. Here is Braeden Davis. He's in on that right side, trying to work in. Now Hardy tying up on the right wrist of Davis. Davis still trying to circle in off of this and get in on the leg. Now he does get in on the right leg here of Hardy, and he pops behind for the takedown. Braeden Davis takes a 3-0 lead, and he tries to roll Hardy over. Now Hardy rolling back in on Davis, and he'll come all the way around the back and get the reversal. Davis fights his way up and out for the escape, and Braeden Davis now leads it 4-2 with 1:25 remaining in the opening period. Hardy tries to shoot in. Davis blocks him off. Nick Lee, Cody Sanderson, and Dan Monthly, the trainer in the Penn State corner here for Braeden Davis, who leads it 4-2. 1:10 left to wrestle in the opening period. Davis and Hardy battling here in the center of the mat, pushing in on one another. Davis lowers his level, drops in on the right leg. Hardy pushing down on the head. Davis trying to work his way up and out on the right side. And now we get a potentially dangerous call as that ankle started to bend awkwardly for Hardy. 53 seconds left. Nick Lee telling Braeden Davis just settle. Davis is hyped up, and that's understandable, but you don't want to get overworked up and again tire yourself out. Davis shoots back in here on that right leg, trying to come up through the legs. Now Hardy over the shoulders, trying to fight this off. Draped across the back of Davis. Davis sitting out here, coming up through the legs, and now in on that right leg. And again, we're going to get a potentially dangerous as that ankle bent back awkwardly for Hardy again. 22 seconds left in the opening period. Braeden Davis with a 4-2 lead here over the number 3 seed and returning NCAA finalist for Nebraska. Both wrestlers right in the center of the mat. Davis tapping at the head. Hardy now trying to reach in, pulling in on the head of Davis as they work their way toward the left edge of the mat. Davis starts circling to the left. The first period will end, and it's been a good opening 3 minutes once again for Braeden Davis against Brock Hardy. Davis leads it 4-2. Hardy will have the choice to start period 2. Brock Hardy will take the bottom position. He is set. Davis sets up on the left elbow. On the whistle, Hardy works to his feet, trying to sit out. Davis up under the arm, trying to roll him over. Now Hardy readjusting, gets to his knees, leans back in on Davis. Davis rolls right with him. Davis maintaining control out on the left side. Hardy trying to break out of there now from his knees. Davis still locked in around the midsection. Here comes Hardy to his feet. Hardy trying to peel out of there. Davis returns him to the mat. And Davis now trying to work out on that right side. Now he's over on the left with his hips. Here comes Hardy back to his feet. Hardy trying to peel out of there. Davis locks in around the midsection. Davis hanging on here, trying to bring Hardy back to the mat. Hardy now battles his way out for the escape here on the right edge. 4-3, the lead for Braeden Davis. Davis with 48 seconds and riding time advantage posted. 1:05 left to wrestle here in period 2. Braeden Davis leading Brock Hardy 4-3 as we go under a minute remaining in the second period. They exchange shots, neither able to get a clean shot. Little slap to the face there from Davis to Hardy. I think he was trying to get the collar tie, but he slapped him pretty good on the side of the face. Both wrestlers Now working toward the far side of the mat. Here comes Hardy lining up a good single leg. He's in on that right leg of Davis. Davis up over the shoulders, trying to fight this off in a seated position. Hardy driving in here with 30 seconds remaining in the period. Davis still locked in over the shoulders. Now he's got exposure, and we're going to get the takedown here for Brock Hardy. Hardy takes the 7-6 lead. 6-4 lead. It was 4-3 Davis. It's now 6-4 as Brock Hardy scores on the exposure, and Hardy takes a 6-4 lead. 16 seconds left to wrestle here in period 2. Hardy will set up on the right elbow. Davis trying to sit out. Hardy up under the arms. Davis in a seated position, trying to turn in here on Hardy. 8 seconds to work with. Hardy readjusts, comes out on the right side, now comes over to the left side with his hips. He has Davis bellied out as the period ends. We go to the third. It's Davis trailing 6-4 to the number 3 seed Brock Hardy of Nebraska. Davis will take neutral, his choice to start the third period. Needing the takedown here is Davis. It's Hardy that shoots in. Hardy has the left leg of Davis. Driving in again, he's got Davis exposed. Davis trying to fight this off here in the center of the mat. They get the count going here on the exposure and the danger position. And then Davis rolls over to his side. Now Davis trying to roll up through the legs. Hardy's still in through the legs of Davis. They are battling here. And Davis trying to come up through the legs. Hardy comes around. And now Hardy's out on the right side of Davis. Davis hanging on here to the left knee of Hardy. 1:20 left to wrestle in the third. Davis still has the knee, but Hardy is in really good position out on the right side here and locked through the legs of Davis. Davis again gets his back exposed for a moment, and now we get a potentially dangerous call, stopping the action with 1:07 left to wrestle here in the third period. Back in the center, circling to the left is Braeden Davis. We're down to a minute remaining. Hardy trying to shoot in. Davis fends him off. 55 seconds left here in the third. Braeden Davis trailing 6-4, staying low, trying to create an opportunity here. Circles back to the left now. Hardy reaches out with an ankle pick. He grabs that left ankle of Davis, and he gets a quick takedown here as Brock Hardy opens up a 9-4 lead. And now Braeden Davis gets himself set in the bottom position with 34 seconds left here in the third period. Davis now trailing 9-4. Hardy out on the right side. He'll throw legs in on the right side. Cross-body ride here for Brock Hardy. Davis trying to fight his way up and out, but Hardy is locked in with a figure 4 on that right thigh. Davis gets to a 4-point stance. He's trying to grab the head of Hardy. Now he reaches down and grabs an ankle. Davis trying to scoot out on the right side here of Hardy. They are battling here. Davis hanging on to the ankle, but he can't do anything with it. And Brock Hardy will hand Penn State its first loss of the tournament. Davis is furious. It is a 9-4 decision for Hardy over Davis.